Okay, we're running a little bit behind schedule here. Not sure why, because we were only the second game of the day. I didn't, maybe there was an injury or something in the other game. But we're going to be starting here shortly. All the referees are on the ice. The warm-up's complete. So it's Ottawa Junior 67s against Bluewater Hawks. Bluewater Hawks right now have a 8-12 record in the OWHA. Leading scorers for Bluewater: Maggie Alcock, 13 points; Kelly McKinnon, 11; Danielle Harnett, 11; Molly Batram, 10; Esty Fodor, Olivia Minton with 9 each. For the 67s, Emily Harrison, Natasha Dubé, Zoe Dupuis, Annabella Cosgrave, Juliette Thibault are the main leading scorers, I think. Sorry if I missed anybody. Okay, Harrison to take, it's Telford to take the draw for the 67s. Bluewater gets control of the puck. Jarvis sends it in deep. I think that's Ivy Nellis in net today for the 67s. Bluewater gains control in the 67 zone. Shot on net. Blocker save for Nellis. That's Potts. Dumps the puck back for Thibault. Comes around the near boards for Thompson. Thompson tries to get it out for Telfer. Bluewater shoves it back in. Lily Shannon comes away with it as Bluewater's making a line change. Shannon dumps it deep. Potts stays on to forecheck. The remainder of the 67s go off on a line change here as Bluewater comes out with the puck. Cosgrave steps up, keeps the puck in, pokes it ahead. Amy Hermer fast on the puck. Bluewater fan on that pass D to D and gets taken into the boards. Hermer comes away with the puck, sends it up the sideboards for Tessa Barton at the line. Tessa goes low for Sophia Prentice. Prentice tries to get it to Harrison, skipped over her stick in the slot. Cosgrave goes D to D to Barton. Skips hard, bounce off the boards there. Puck comes out. Hermer back to Cosgrave outside the blue line. Cosgrave dumps it deep into the zone. Hannah Alberg into the corner. Runs into the referee there a bit. Prentice tries to keep it in. Squirts out Esty Fodor. 67s dump it back in. Jarvis sends it length of the ice, waved off icing. Hallie Lubinecki backhands it, tries to go D to D, while D to Nora Nyaba, who's back covering for a D. Over to Lubinecki, goes up the ice. Harrison with some good skating skills through the middle. Now Dupuis with the puck. Gets taken away by Bryn Belmore. Puck goes right out in front. Nyaba fanned on that shot in front. Had a glorious scoring opportunity there, but couldn't get wood on it. Or whatever sticks are made of these days. Some kind of composite, probably. Telfer's getting rubbed out into the boards there by Avia Bramer. Puck's not moving. Oh, no, Nyaba gets it out. Bounce pass back to the D. Hallie Lubinecki's shot gets deflected, covered by the goaltender. Not sure which goaltender that is. I can't really see the number. I will have to say, I like the color of the jerseys on Bluewater, but it's hard to read those numbers. Anyways. Telfer here to take the draw against Bramer, I believe. I see a 7. Maybe. Old eyes, right? Bluewater rims the puck to the far side. They got somebody streaking down. That should be an offside. I guess not. Looked offside to me, but again, old eyes. That faceoff would have gone way back into the Bluewater zone. Anyways, Bluewater clears it on their own. Regrouping in the neutral zone here. That's Bramer carrying the puck in. Dekes out the forecheck by Hermer. Shot on net, high. Rebound right in the front, but Chloe Davis is there to clear it away. D to D. Back to Hardman. Murphy takes over. Skating in hard along the boards. Amy Hermer takes the puck away. Clears the zone. Dockdater sends it over for Jarvis. Now Lily Shannon carries the puck. Tries to dump it in. Karnachan. Now Harrison picks it up. Skating fast into the zone. Tries a move. Doesn't fool the defender. Puck gets clear to the corner. That's Jarvis. Chips it up the boards. Harrison's at the line covering. Sends it D to D to Lily Shannon. Goes off her stick to the sideboards. Bluewater clears the puck. Now Thibault skating back for it. and it'll be an icing here against Bluewater. 11:15 in the first. Still scoreless here at cold Standy Hill in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Harrison here to take the draw for the 67s. Ties up the other center, but the winger goes in, puts the puck back for Bluewater. Bluewater regrouping in their zone, sending it back to the D behind the net. Carries it out. Clearing attempt goes off Harrison's shin guard up into the netting. Brought my heater today. Ava Telfer gets thrown out immediately. Not sure what that one was about, but some kind of encroachment happening there on the faceoff. Bluewater sends the puck around. Downs puts it deep to Telfer behind the net. Tries to clear it in front of the net. Can't. McCarthy picks it up, sends it back to the line to Thibault. Thibault's shot gets deflected way up in the air. Bluewater player jumped in the air to grab that puck. Thibault dumps it diagonal to the near corner. Now Telfer behind the net. Puck squirts out to the side for Thibault. Shot on net. Rebound right there. Another shot. Saved. Shannon, another shot. Goaltender covers the puck finally. Good series of shots on net there. Some pressure. 10:27 to go in the first. I think the goalie is Kayla Taff. I think you see a 7 on her jersey there. 72. Bluewater wins the draw, gets it back. D behind the net. Looking for stretch passes today, I guess. That's Battram usually is the high player looking for that stretch pass to try to get behind the 67's D. Hannah Alberg now with the puck. Sends it to up the boards, but 67s keep it in. Now Telfer with the puck gets it poke checked away. Alberg sent it up to, not sure what that number was. Anyways, Bluewater has a 2-on-0 break here. Stick gets lifted by Tessa Barton. Both Bluewater players go to the ice. No call. No call on the trip to Cosgrave behind the play. The referee shaking her head. No. It's like, that was probably off camera, but yeah, she got tripped by a player on the ground. And then the referee's shaking her head no. Anyways. Should have called diving then if it wasn't a trip. Not sure how a player just falls, but whatever. Puck goes back to Lubinecki, regrouping. Sends the bounce pass up. Hardman intercepts that, dumps it right back in again. Nellis is going to stop that up behind the net. Leave it there for Chloe Davis. Davis gets poke checked. Puck comes out. Backhander on net. Saved by Nellis. Davis tries to go up the boards. Gets intercepted by Draper. No, Bramer. That was a bit of a dangerous play. Now Bluewater controlling the play in the 67 zone. Back the line for Jarvis. Jarvis shoots one along the ice. Gets stopped up by Zoe Dupuis. Dupuis sends it up for McKelty Potts, who dumps it in. Chases her own puck. Bluewater brings it up the near boards. Goes out of the reach of McKinnon, and Shannon sends it in as Taft stops it up behind the net. Sends it to her defense person. D behind the net. Rifling diagonal pass up the middle. Thibault handles that easily. Now McKinnon takes that in. Dumps it to the corner as Thibault goes back for it. Rims it to the far boards. Gonna get out. That's Dockstader now with the puck for Bluewater. Sends it back for Alberg. Tried to hit a teammate. Puck went to the 67s and now back into the neutral zone here with McKinnon on the puck. Dumps it towards the net. Saved by, oh, that was a close one. Left it there for Thibault, and a little bit of miscommunication as Bluewater almost had a good scoring opportunity there. Puck gets cleared length of the ice. No icing here as Battram is skating out with the puck. Clears the line but loses the puck right away. Now Hermer takes over for Ottawa, and Cosgrave backhands it to her partner behind the net. It gets intercepted by Bluewater. That's Fedor now with the puck, trying to get to the slot for a shot. Shot on net, glove save by Nellis. 7:15 to go here in a scoreless first period at Sandy Hill. Harrison wins the drawback. Puck back to the line. Alberg sends it across to Beiser. Shot on net. Beiser steps up, pokes the puck into the corner. Back to the line for Beiser. Still with the puck. Prentice dives to get the puck out. Bluewater regrouping in the neutral zone. Now attacking with some speed, but gets stopped up at the line there on that pass. Go off for a line change. Harrison back for the puck. Reverses it for Tessa Barton behind the net. Barton sends a long pass up for Amy Hermer. Goes off her stick into the corner as Maude McCarthy. Ooh, that was a dangerous skate in front of her own net, I thought. Never know what's going to happen there if you get stick checked. Puck squirts to the net, and Taff is going to cover it here for a stoppage. 6:16 to go in the first. Yeah, it's a shame about the World Juniors there with Canada losing to Czechia, but, you know, a couple of really weak calls, I thought. You know, there's kneeing, and then there's, I don't know, those hits, which I didn't think either of them were actually kneeing. But anyways, she's all done. No arguing that one now. Other than that, referee probably won't be refereeing another World Junior game, I don't imagine. Maybe both of them. Can't make that type of mistake. Cost a team the, all their penalties they were taking throughout the entire tournament kind of cost them the tournament. But, you know, selfish play by young men. I don't know what you call it. But they're drafted. Some of those guys will play in the NHL. We'll be watching them in a couple of years probably. But, yeah, is that the kind of player you want on your team? One that's going to take selfish penalties, payback penalties in the third period or the second period on an earlier hit that wasn't called? I don't know. There's a time and a place, and I don't think the World Juniors is a place for ego and payback. Now Telfer has the puck, carrying it up. It's going to be offside here. Telfer made a move just before the line to evade that check, and Thompson kept the speed up, entered the zone before the puck. So I had a bit of a mishap, dropped my coffee, got coffee on some of the girls, so maybe that'll be a good luck omen for them for the game today. So I guess I'm probably going to have a dry cleaning bill for about half the players on the team. Yeah, kind of an unfortunate coffee spillage. I think I had about 2 sips out of it too. I'm not having much luck with the coffees this weekend. I'm either forgetting to get one, don't run out of time to get one, or drop it on the girls. Really unfortunate. Anyways, sorry about that, players. Maybe I'll have to get a mug with a lid or something and pour my Timmies into that next time. My wife is probably shaking her head at home right now, listening to this. Barton over to Cosgrave. Cosgrave sends up off Telfer's stick into the zone. That's Richardson, who's playing with us for the tournament. She's actually a Nepean player. Not sure. I guess we had a couple of people missing, so it needed some, I wouldn't say call-ups. I don't know what you call it. Not a tryout either, but whatever. Just a player filling in the spot. Good player though. A few different call-ups. They're all pretty good players, fast, on the puck hard. So Zoe Dupuis here to take the draw for the 67s. Tessa Barton, shot on net, saved by Taff. They're throwing Zoe Dupuis is getting thrown out of the circle here. I'm not sure who was encroaching there, but it was the back lines person here that called the encroachment. It's going to be Nora Nyaba to take the draw. Wins it back, shot on net, partially blocked, goes wide. Bluewater tries to get it past Cosgrave, but she pins the boards, bounces off her. Dupuis sends it into the corner, Richardson behind the net. Puck comes across for Alberg. Sends it in. Nellis tries to stop that up. It goes past her stick. Barton tries to clear the puck. Can't. Goes off Cosgrave's leg into the corner. She pushes her player into the boards. Niaba and 3 Bluewater Hawks battling for the puck. Rarely does the play ever get blown dead on a pinned puck. I don't know why that is, but yeah, Alberg sends it up for McKinnon, and the 67s are making a line change. Shot on net, saved by Nellis. Rebound goes behind the net. That's Lubinecki, sends it to the corner. Davis pins her player. Harrison goes back for it. Backhands it up the middle. Gets the puck out. Oh, skipped past her skate as she tried to kick it forward. Now Lubinecki. Hard pass. That should be an icing here. So the play, the face-off should come back just outside the... oh, they're calling it all the way back. I thought the pass was above the red dot, but I guess not. They're saying that the pass came from below the red dot, so you can't give a team a geographical advantage on the ice. Oh, no, sorry, that wasn't offside. That was icing. Anyways, wrong again. Hermer now on the puck. That's Hardman, sends it around for Battram. Prentice goes into the boards hard, takes the puck away, but Battram gets it back. 2-on-2 here. Crisscross, that's offside, as Avia Bramer was just ahead of the puck entering the zone. Good try by Bluewater, though. It's important when you got a 2-on-2 situation to try to attack one of the defenders with 2 players to create a 2-on-1. Bramer wins the puck back. Hardman over to her defensive partner, who chips the puck in behind the net. Lily Shannon back hard for it. Chips it up the boards for Amy Hermer. Gets stopped up. Harrison gets taken down hard. Body checked by Murphy, I believe. So penalty called here against Murphy. It's going to be 2-minute body check probably. So 67s to go on the power play here. 2:20 to go in the first, so be good to get a goal here on the power play. Close out the first period. So this power play is going to be Telfer, Dupuis, Niaba, Shannon, and Thibault. And they're throwing out Telfer, Dupuis to take the draw. Dupuis wins a draw back to Thibault at the line. Thibault goes to the near boards for Lily Shannon. Back to Thibault at the point. Sidewall for Telfer. It was a bit behind her, so she couldn't get that shot away right away. It's going to come, almost came back to the line. She's got to circle back down to the half wall. Over to the bumper position, but Zoe Dupuis was a bit high on that, and then Bluewater almost got a breakaway there as Battram sent the puck down the ice, and Harmer is going after it as Zoe Dupuis carrying the puck out of her own zone on this power play breakout. Gains the line, tries to drop the puck up for Niaba. Niaba stick handling through a couple of players there. Tries to send a pass across and gets intercepted by Bluewater. Thibault picks up that clearing attempt. Bounce pass out of the reach of Niaba. Again, Bluewater sends it to the line. Thibault keeps it in. Takes a shot on net. Blocked in front. Shannon knocks it to the corner. Puck gets cleared up the sideboard. Now Amy Hermer along the boards. Sends it back for Thibault. Out of the reach of Niaba. And it gets cleared down the ice. Juliette Thibault back with the puck. Backhander pass through the middle to Tessa Barton. Barton carrying it, gains the line, and we have an offside here. I thought Prentice was onside, so it must have been Hermer, I guess, on that one. Just got ahead of the puck there a bit. Face off here just outside the Bluewater zone. 57.3 left in the period. 37 seconds remain in the 67's power play. Harrison won the draw, but it got caught up in the linesperson's skates. God. Cosgrave goes over to Barton. Has to circle back with the puck. 25 seconds left in the power play. Cosgrave sends it back to Barton, but it goes off her skates. Back to Cosgrave. Cosgrave gains his zone. loses the puck, gets taken down. No call on that one. As Amy Hermer sends it back for Harrison at the point. Slap shot. Rebounds right there. Nobody's covering it. And Bluewater clears the puck away. Cosgrave goes back for it. That'll be it. There's 18 seconds left in the period. Long pass for Hermer at the boards. Chips off her stick as Hardman goes back into the corner for it. Rims it to the far side. Harrison stops it up with her skate. Shovels it at the net. Stopped up by Bluewater with 5 seconds to go. That'll probably be the period unless you can rip a shot from the side here with half a second left. Nope. Okay, so that'll be it for the scoreless first period here at Sandy Hill. There'll just be a quick 30-second break. They won't be doing the ice between first and second. It's only 15-minute periods. So we'll get right back at her here in about 30 seconds. Some good back and forth action throughout this game so far. Good to see. Yesterday's game wasn't so pleasant to watch for the 67's parents. It was a 6-0 drubbing by Stansted. It just seemed like they always had a player in the slot with the puck firing a shot. Tough game. Funny, sometimes we do some games the girls play really well against another team, and other games they just get clobbered. Etobicoke was another one. That was not fun to watch. But they really need to, I think, disrupt that team when that team is so much further ahead than other teams in the entire U22 league. If you look at the goals for and goals against between first, second, third, fourth place teams overall, it's crazy how many more goals they have. So, not sure what OWHA is going to do about that. I guess nothing, probably, because that's what they want, right? Hockey Canada, the Hockey Canada affiliation. Oh, good shot on net there. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I was looking at the roster there, 6 or 7 Etobicoke girls on the team. Not that they don't deserve to be there. But, yeah, wouldn't pass the Globe and Mail test, I'd say, if you knew all the connections there. But that's my opinion. Maybe a few others share that same opinion. Don't know. Lubinecki battling in the corner. Puck comes up the sidewall for McCarthy. Send it over for Down. She blindly grabbed that one behind her back. Tries to clear the puck in. Now it's offside. So we'll have a face-off here with a minute gone in the second period. Dupuis to take the draw. McCarthy, no, that was Lily Shannon dumped the puck, tried to dump the puck in, fired it into the 67's bench. Zoe Dupuis for the draw here, 67's. Puck comes back to Juliette Thibault, gets stripped of the puck. Alcock going in for it. Lily Shannon picks it up. Gets taken down. I don't think that was a penalty, just heavy body contact. Thibault sends it up the middle. Nabas stick handling through the zone. Tries to go backhand high, goes just above the net. Goalie has the puck covered. I don't know why the referee's not whistling it. I guess he was right there. Must have been loose. I don't know. Dupuis tries to shovel that to the front of the net. Gets taken down. No call on that one. Guess the referee was busy protecting his face with his arm there. He couldn't see the possible penalty in front of the net. Annabella Cosgrave dumps a puck in. That's Beiser with the puck. Sends it up the half wall. Cosgrave. Bluewater takes control on the 67 zone. Batram sent it to the sidewall. Cosgrave puts a body check. Now Thompson with the puck. Fires it straight across for Tessa Barton. Tries to go back to Thompson going up the boards, but out of her reach. Barton tries to get it to Potts, but it's off the boards now. Bluewater has it. Minton over to the other D. Telfer clears the puck to the boards. Potts goes in hard to the boards. Down in the corner now. That's Skarniken. Back the line for Minton. Shot on net, gets off his shin guard to the corner. Annabella Cosgrave took that one. I think she's looked to be a little limping a bit on the skate. Potts dumps it in, goes off for a line change, along with all the 67s. Good line change, getting the puck deep, so there's no counterattack in this long change situation. Same for Bluewater, good line change. Lubinecki sends it up. Prentice tries to redirect it to Hermer coming through the middle, but it's out of her reach. As Davis has the puck, sends it up the boards. Jarvis sends it into the middle. Lubinecki gets control, getting harassed at the line. Harrison steps up. Tried to poke check it around the player, lost her stick. Alcock sends the puck in. That should be a trip. Yeah, it's going to be a trip here. I think Lubinecki will be going to the box for, it's called an interference. Good call. Sophia Prentice here to take the draw for the 67. She's on with Amy Hermer, Lily Shannon, and Juliette Thibault on the penalty kill. Bluewater gains control of the puck. Minton can't keep it in. Hermer almost had a breakaway, but ran into Minton and fell to the ice. As Dockstader has the puck behind her own net. Breaking out to the far side. Sends it back to Dockstader up to the near boards. That's for Fedor. Sends the puck in. Lily Shannon goes back for it. Takes it on her forehand. Dumps the puck out, but it's kept in at the line. Now we're going to have a penalty against Bluewater. So we'll have some 4-on-4 action for a minute 33. It's calling a big trip against Fedor for Bluewater. That's ST Fedor or ST. Not sure. .10:36 to go in the second period. Still scoreless here in Ottawa at the University of Ottawa Showcase. 67s win the draw. Downs can't get a shot away, and Bluewater comes away with the puck. Shannon goes in, gets taken down. Allberg comes into the zone with the puck. Beiser, shot on net, blocker save. Another shot. Goes to the corner. Comes back to the line. Comes over for Allberg. Allberg decides to cycle it to the corner. Allberg back to the line. That was Bizet. Sent the puck in deep to the far boards. Bizet now with the puck. And the neutral zone. Bramer, shot on net, save. Gets her own rebound. Can't get it to the front of the net. McCarthy now gets the puck. Long high pass, tries to get it to Downs, goes past her as Bluewater picks it up in the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. Shovel to the front of the net. Nobody there can get a stick on it. Minton now with the puck at the side. 15 seconds left in this 4-on-4. Over to Hardman. Downs now. Just trying to get the puck out. Can't. Minton keeps it in. Dumps it to the corner. Lily Shannon goes back for it. Bluewater player takes over in the zone. Passes it back to the line for Minton. Minton shovels it to the corner. That's Harmer. Gets taken to the boards by Shannon. Still controlling the puck. Zoe Dupuis comes away with it. Decides to circle back and regroup. Tries to send it to Shannon in front of the net. Gets intercepted by Harmer. Now pinning the puck to the corner as the power play expires. Couldn't even get the puck out of the zone there. Now Niaba carrying through the neutral zone. Barton on Alcock in the middle. Alcock now with the puck at the side. Shot on net. Rebound goes to the side. Oh, a quick whistle there by the referee. The puck wasn't actually covered yet, but Nellis had dove for it, just out of her reach. Lucky whistle for the 67s there. 8:11 to go in the second. Dupuis to take the draw. Bluewater center got thrown out for some reason. Alcock in to take the draw now. Dupuis wins the draw back. Barton sends it up the boards for Richardson. Gets tripped up. Puck was jumping over Niaba's stick. She couldn't get wood on that as Bluewater sends her back in the zone. No. Tessa Barton decides to regroup. Leaves it there for Cosgrave, but it's out of her reach and goes to the Bluewater player. Cosgrave pins her player to the boards. Still battling along the boards there as the puck squirts back to the line. Still in. Good job by Dockstader to keep that puck in. Richardson to the middle for Dupuis. Dupuis sends it up for Niaba. She loses a handle, gets tripped up. I guess she fell on her own there. Harrison now can't get the line because Niaba was still in the zone. Puck goes deep. Dockstader now with the puck. Sends it up to the half wall. Fires a puck across. This will maybe go for icing if it clears the line. And it is. 7:02 to go in the second. Really wishing I had my coffee right now. Bluewater clears the puck out as Lubinecki goes back for it. Sends it to the near wall for Amy Hermer. Hermer goes across for Chloe Davis, but it's out of her reach. Harrison up for Hermer. Goes between her skates. Puck goes out. Bisset skating back hard for the puck. Davis puts a stick to it to the corner, or to the side, as Hermer dumps the puck in. Prentice goes hard after the puck behind the net. That was Alberg with the puck. Sends it up to Alcock. Thompson stops that player along the boards. Kicks the puck back to Shannon. Comes back to Harrison. Harrison sends it up the far wall, but gets intercepted. Shannon poke checks that one away as the 67s get the puck deep and go off for a line change. Karnikin. Now Thompson picks the puck up, sends it across for Potts. Potts tries to get a shot away, but Fedora got a stick in there to stop the shot. Now Barton has the puck for 67s at the line. Shot on net, saved by the goaltender, Taff. Tim Nellis is working the camera for me today. It's too hard doing all the jobs at once. Couldn't possibly do it, I don't think. I remember Marty Roussel used to do it all alone last year. Well, he wasn't doing announcing, but he would do everything. He was sharpening skates. He was team manager or co-manager. Did all kinds of stuff. It was crazy. Don't know how he did it. Got to the rink 3 hours before the girls probably just to get going. Potts gets interfered with. No call on that one. Minton almost lost the handle on that. Now skating. Gets a shot. Shot goes wide. Thompson along the boards. Cosgrave gets the puck out. Minton now with the puck. Sends it across. I think that's Bizet. No, it's not. It's Hardman. Potts battling along the boards as Telfer sends it back for Cosgrave. Cosgrave sends it up the middle, almost intercepted, but now Potts going hard on the puck with Minton going to the boards, and another Bluewater player gets in there and picks up the puck, skating away with it. That's Bertram. Goes over to the boards for the other Bertram. Hope I'm not messing up that name. I'm going to be saying a lot today. Dockstader sends it to the corner. Weird bounce off the boards, or maybe went off the referee, not sure. Clear to the line. Jarvis keeps the puck in. Davis chips it out. Harrison lifts the stick of and it's an offside here. Good call. It's a close one. But she was right on the line. Had a perfect view of that. Just kick it away. Harrison Dupuis with Nyaba. Comes back to Lubinecki. Fires the puck in. Puck comes back to the line. Chloe Davis gets control. Dumps the puck in to the side as Harrison and Dupuis had to tag up. Harrison tries to spin. Rifle the puck back in. Dupuis goes off on a line change. Lubinecki steps up. Tries to send it up to Harrison. It's out of her reach. As Alcock puts a stick to it. Sends it into the zone. Lubinecki tried to reverse it to Chloe Davis, but it actually went to a Bluewater player, or in her skates. I don't think she saw the puck. Now Nyaba skating away with the puck. Tries to send it across Sophia Prentice. It's out of her reach. Prentice has the puck along the sidewall. Send it through the middle for Thibault. Thibault gets the puck. Oh, off the outside of the post with 3 minutes to go in the second period. Shannon sends the puck in. Bluewater picks it up behind the net, sends it up to the half wall for Cornican. Thibault now with the puck. Low shot, big rebound, but recovered by Bluewater as they fire the puck up. This should be an icing as Shannon goes back for the puck. Bit of a late call. I think that would have been beat out. They should have blown that dead earlier. As soon as the players hit the dot, they should be blowing that dead instead of 2 feet from the board. Somebody's going to get hurt on that race to the puck. If it had been blown at the proper time, it would have been the right call, but I think actually they blew it too late and it should be at center ice. But that's my opinion, and I'm just a dad, so here we go. Tolliver to take the draw for the 67s. Shot goes wide. Prentice just about had that top corner labeled, but just went wide. Nice shot off the face-off play. Puck cleared to the line, but not out. Prentice keeps that in. Telfer battling hard along the boards. Prentice tries to kick that up to her skate, but can't. Telfer sends it over for Prentice. Shot wide of the net. I think that got deflected off a skate. Puck gets cleared the length of the ice, so this should be an icing. Oh, no, they're probably going to wave that off. Oh, no. Geez, that was kind of a weak call, too. I don't know. I guess that was icing. Pretty slow icing, though. I might have been inclined to waved that off because I didn't think she was skating that hard for the puck. But again, what do I know? Dupuis here to take the draw for the 67s. I think that's Fedor on the other side. I don't really get how, you watch the... I get how they call encroachment, but when the centers aren't lined up appropriately for the face-off, I'm not sure why they're not calling that. They just let them line up kind of like, cockeyed feet. Your feet are supposed to be square to the restraining lines and the dot. That's Barton battling in the corner. Takes her player into the boards. Dupuis sends it across for Maude McCarthy. Goes off her skate as Minton sends it back into the corner. Now Alberg. Over to Minton. Back to Alberg. Half wall. Back up to Alberg at the point. Over to the far side for Minton. Decides to cycle it to the corner. That's Belmore. Back to the line. Behind the net now. Cosgrave's going to take it. Bluewater tries to get it out or keep it in. Losing it. Cosgrave now with the puck. Across to Barton. Barton goes up the middle for Dupuis. She can't handle that pass. Alcock now. Cosgrave grabs the puck, shovels it out. Bluewater tries to hit, which I guess where the winger should have been. I don't know. They have a set play there. What? McCarthy falls. Puck comes back to the line. Minton keeps it in. Just shovels it to the corner to cycle the puck. Minton now with the puck. Over to the far D. Down behind the line as Nellis puts a stick down. Stops that pass from coming out in front of the net. Another shot gets deflected by Amy Hermer. And that's the end of the second period. So the Zamboni will be coming on. Still scoreless here at Sandy Hill. 0-0 through 2 periods. So we'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes. Welcome back, folks. We're through 2 periods here in the tightly contested matchup between the Bluewater Hawks and the Ottawa 67s, and it's still scoreless. Both teams have had their chances, but the goaltenders have been the story so far. Let's break this down and look at the keys to the 3rd period. For the Bluewater Hawks, the Hawks have done an excellent job controlling the pace in the neutral zone, but they'll need to turn that possession into quality scoring chances. Right now, they're getting pucks to the net, but Ottawa's defense has done a great job clearing rebounds. The Hawks need to create more traffic in front of the 67's goalie to capitalize on second chance opportunities. Winning the net front battles is going to be crucial, but also tough against players like Thibault, Cosgrave, Lubinecki, Barton, and Davis. I'm not sure if and Shannon. Don't want to forget anybody. For the 67s, Ottawa has shown great discipline defensively, but they've struggled to sustain offensive pressure. Breakout passes need to be sharper to avoid turnovers that have been given Bluewater extra zone time. In the 3rd, they'll want to push the tempo and test the Hawks' goalie with more high-danger shots. Look for their speed on the wings to try and generate odd-man rushes. With both goalies standing tall and neither team able to crack the scoreboard, the first goal could be the difference maker tonight. Special teams might also come into play if penalties start to add up. Buckle up, it's shaping up to be a thrilling 3rd period. Some other scores in the last few days in OWHA U22 Elite. Cambridge Rivulets 3, Burlington Barracudas 1. Wow. Cambridge Rivulets 6, Toronto Arrows 1. Brampton Canadettes 3, London Devilettes 2. North York Storm 3, Windsor Southwest Wildcats 0. Mississauga Hurricanes 5, Toronto Arrows 1, Stony Creek Sabres 6, Cambridge Rivulets 1, Oakville Hornets 1, Central York Panthers 0. That's kind of a shocker. Durham West Lightning 4, Waterloo Ravens 0. And then there's a whole bunch of games on tap for today, the teams that aren't involved in this showcase tournament here in Ottawa. Leaside Wildcats, Hurricanes, Whitby Wolves, Kingston Ice Wolves. That's a Wolf battle. North York Storm, Windsor Southwest again. London Devilettes, Barrie Sharks. What else we got? I think that's about it. Anyways, players are back on the ice now. Referees are there. Be dropping the puck in about 30 seconds. Okay, the last player out didn't shut the door, so hopefully the lines person will pick up on that. Yeah, she's heading to the door to get her shut. Dupuis here to take the draw against Battram, I think. Puck squirts back all the way into the 67 zone. So at Sandy Hill, the water is still on the ice, and hopefully we won't have a bunch of mistakes happening due to pucks suddenly putting on the brakes in the middle of a pass or something. That happens. It was happening yesterday at, I don't know if that was here or at University of Ottawa, but yeah, kind of sucks when the ice surface is like that for the players. Hard for them to play a decent first few minutes as the puck squirts into the 67's or Bluewater zone. Dupuis comes on, or goes off. Telfer comes on for the 67s. Telfer picks up the puck, reverses up the boards. Bluewater picks it up. Shot towards the net, goes wide. Alcock sends it to the corner. as Telfer battles against a Bluewater Hawks player. Richardson dumps the puck out. Linesperson right there. I guess the puck was kept in right on the line. Lily Shannon off the boards, tries to get it out. Hits off McKelty Potts. Bluewater comes away with the puck. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Alberg now at the line. Puts it down to the corner for Fedor, I believe. Thibault chips it over to the sideboards for Lily Shannon. Shannon tries to fire a pass out. Gets blocked, and Thibault puts it high into the air. Almost hits the rafters here on this low roof at Sandy Hill. And we're going to have an icing here. Waved off, though, by the linesperson as Bluewater was first to the puck. Telfer picks up the puck. Comes out from behind. Puck gets chipped back towards Nellis. Telfer still battling for the puck along the side there as Cosgrave steps in. Tries to reverse it. Now we're going to have a penalty called against... Not sure which team that's actually going to be on. It might be the 67s. Hooking. I don't know who it's on. No. I guess it's Bluewater. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see it. That's Leah Karnikan heading to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. I don't know. 67's back in the power play here. 13:09. Puck goes to the corner off the draw. Hermer comes away with it. Skating behind the net. Board pass up to the half wall for Harrison. Harrison sent it back to the line for Cosgrave. Cosgrave, shot on net. Blocker save by Taft. Sends it to the corner. Harrison backhands it for Hermer. Can't get there as it went past her, and Cosgrave was trying to keep the puck in. Nellis tries to fire the pass up to Barton, but gets intercepted. Hermer goes down low for it. Now Barton comes away with the puck in her own zone. Skating through the neutral zone. Backhands it in as Prentice goes hard after the puck against Minton. And Bluewater clears the puck right down on the net. Nellis has to play the puck up for Harrison. Harrison gets taken down in the neutral zone, or just inside the blue line. Cosgrave steps through the zone with it. Shot by Harrison. Scores! Emily Harrison with the goal. A slapper from top of the circle, beating Taft. Great pass from Annabella Cosgrave. And I think it might have been Tessa Barton getting the second assist, so hopefully they'll get that right on the score sheet. Have to review that one on the video. Yeah. Yeah, we have a... Tim doesn't normally do the video, so hopefully we got that one on video and he wasn't staring at center ice or something. Sometimes that happens. Even the veterans like Eric Dubé and Trevor Thompson occasionally miss a great play. They're too excited about something else going on. I'm not sure what. Anyways, puck goes behind the net. Squirts to the corner now. Bluewater sends it back to the line for Alberg. Shot on net blocked by Lubinecki. And now we got another penalty. Probably, that's going to be a 67's penalty for sure. Interference on Zoe Dupuis, I guess, as the linesperson is escorting her to the box. Let's see the call here. Yeah, 2 minutes for interference. I didn't see that. Guess I was puck watching again. McCarthy here to take the draw for the 67s against Belmore, I believe. McCarthy gets thrown out, and Kirsten Downs goes in. Puck goes off the linesperson skates. Bluewater controls the puck. Cycles it to the corner. Hallie Lubinecki in the corner. Back to the line for Bizet. Over to a defensive partner. Shot gets deflected high into the air off the glass behind the net as Bramer tries to get the puck out. Can't get a shot on net. Shoveled toward the nets, but blocked again. Lubinecki there. Shot. Puck still loose and bouncing in front of the net as Alcock picks it up. Sends it to the near boards for Bizet. Over to Alcock again. Shot is blocked by Lubinecki. Downs tries to clear the puck but can't. Alcock kicks it to the corner. Now Lubinecki's going to clear it down the ice. Hopped over Bizet's stick at center ice, and Taft is going to stop it up and leave it there for Bizet. Now Bramer has the puck along the far board, skating with speed, dumps it off the wall, pursues her own puck, wins the race to the puck. Bluewater player has it behind the net, cycles it behind the net. Good puck control here. That's Thibault, firing it to the near boards. Bizet steps up, coming back to the line, leaves it there for Batram. No call on that. I'm surprised there's not a call there, but yeah. Bit of a body check there, or a push, shove, whatever you want to call it. It's all body checking to me. Bizet has it at the line. Shovel to the half wall, but Batram tries for a shot. Glove down by Tegan Thompson. Fired length of the ice. Clear the zone. 67s and Bluewater both off on a line change here with 10 seconds remaining in this Bluewater power play. Olivia Minton carrying through the neutral zone. Ava Telfer on her. Puck comes around. Carnican sends it out front. Telfer's there, but gets her stick lifted. Puck squirts behind the net. Again, Carnican battling behind the net. Cosgrave goes back. Fires it up the wall. Dockstader keeps it in. Shovels it towards the net, but just wide. Carnican again with the puck. Leaves it there. Now Dockstader at the line. Off the post and covered. No goal. Ooh, that was a lucky one. I saw that hit I thought it was going to hit the inside of the post and go in. It hit the inside of the post and bounced straight down into Ivy Nellis's legs. She was able to cover the puck. The referee was right there, so I assume that was a good call and no goal on the play. Close one. .9:18 to go in this 1-0 game between the 67s and the Hawks. Telfer to take the draw against Belmore. Okay, so the lines person needs to be consistent in throwing people out of the circle, because she threw out Telfer there for, as she demonstrated, having incorrect feet position, which 100% I agree with. You just got to do it all the time. If you're going to do it once, every time's got to be the same. And the puck is iced here, so I'm a level 3 referee. I referee boys and girls hockey. I haven't done a lot this year because I'm getting old, and started curling again this year. So a lot of fun, having a good time curling. I haven't curled in like 20 years. So, but yeah, so your first face-off in the first period sets the tone for the rest of the game, and you got to maintain that. You can't halfway through the third period decide, oh, now I'm going to throw out this player because her feet are not square, when the entire other 2 periods you were kind of random on your calls. So icing was on but waved off. Not sure why it was waved off, but it was. Usually it's waved off because they decide that the players aren't trying hard enough to get to the puck. Doesn't matter how slowly the puck is getting there. What matters is the player stops skating for the puck. Bluewater controls the puck inside their own zone, behind the net now. Harrison picks it up at the sidewall. Tries to flip it across behind the net for Prentice. Chipped up the wall. Murphy sends it across. That was Bramer trying to get through Hallie Lubinecki, but got stopped up. Now Jarvis takes over at her own line. Sends it up to Fedor. Lily Shannon goes back for it. Quick feet on Shannon there. Get to the puck first. Battling along the wall. Comes back to the line. Bluewater sends it across for Jarvis. Jarvis fires a puck at the net. Gets deflected by Dupuis. Wide of the net. Dupuis battling along the sides. Now Davis comes away with it behind the net. Sends it up the wall. Maude McCarthy tries to stop it, but knocked it down for Bluewater defender to send her back in. Now Davis with the puck. Good decision to cut in front of her own net, but almost got her stick lifted from behind. Sends it up for Maude McCarthy out of her reach as Dockstader goes back for it. Sends it around off the referee. Now back to Dockstader in the far side. Up the middle to Carnican. Barton sends it across for Shannon. McCarthy sends it to the far side for Juliette Thibault gets rubbed out by Olivia Minton. Bluewater sends it around to the near boards. Carnican tries to get it past Harrison. Harrison stops it at the line, but her pass went off Harmer's skate. Now Potts steps up, carries the puck in all alone. Shot towards the net. Big rebound there. Came right out in front of the net. Nobody there. Potts now battling along the boards. Harrison gets it caught up in her skates. Loses the puck to Carnican. Carnican chips it out. Skips over Tessa Barton's stick. Why is the referee out within the dots? I'm not sure why. Stay on the boards. Potts gets taken down by Hardman, then takes down Hardman, so no penalty there. Puck comes back to the line. Cosgrave now with the puck. Shot towards the net. Deflected wide. Pass goes up to Battram. Battram comes across to McKinnon. As Thompson goes back, picks up the puck. Passes it across. Oh, it was just out of the reach of Potts and Harrison. They didn't see it coming. Harrison gets it up for Potts. Gets it stolen, but still battling along the far wall. Harrison just dumps that to center ice as Alberg regroups. 67s go off on a line change here. Fedor now looking to shoot. Stick save by Nellis. Rebound goes to the corner. She's got good, I should say great rebound control. Davis chips it up for Richardson. Richardson now coming away one-on-one against Hannah Alberg. Decides to take it wide, looking for somebody to pass to. Sees Ava Telfer there coming through the middle. Telfer tries to get it back, but can't. Murphy gets rubbed out by Nyaba. Sent up for Telfer in the middle. Telfer takes a shot. Oh, outside of the post. Less than 5 minutes to go in the third period here in Ottawa. Richardson picks up that loose puck in the Bluewater zone. Jarvis comes away with it. Runs into Shannon. Now Thibault recovers the puck in her own zone. Board pass. Thibault jumps in the air, grabs that one like a softball, puts her down on the ice, skates it out, decides to turn back, creating time and space, fires a pass up for Amy Hermer. Amy intercepts that Bluewater pass through the slot, coming up the far boards. Gets the puck stolen by Bluewater. Goes off Harrison's stick into the zone, so there should be no icing here. Thibault goes back hard for the puck, picks it up, fires a pass up for Hermer. Hermer goes up for Prentice. Prentice has Harrison on the going to the net. Gets it on her backhand. Shot on net. Off the outside of the net. Harrison fires it back. Shot to the net. Blocked. Bluewater recovers the puck. Gets it out of the zone. Barton tries to send it back to her defensive partner, but Bluewater player was right there and intercepted that pass. Now Hardman trying to get past Hermer in the neutral zone. Stick handling. Barton gets a stick in there and fires the puck out. Minton now with it with 3:30 to go in the third period. Fedora with the puck. Dupuis just steps off the bench, grabs that puck, takes it in all alone. Sidestepping a couple of players. Shot on net. Saved by Taff. So it looks like, just looking at the team list for Bluewater, a couple of players are committed to York. A couple of players are committed to Wilfrid Laurier. Haley Murphy, Haley Murphy and Esty Fedor are going to Wilfrid Laurier. Zoe Dupuis going there. A few other 67 signed with them last year. Goaltender Sarah Howell, as well as Abby Glandon and Mev Roussel, defender and a forward. So they're having a good time there. So nice girls, nice families. Should have a good time. Cosgrave rips it around the boards. Downs going after it. Minton now, or Carnican with the puck for Bluewater. 67's fired around. McCarthy chips it, but not out. Gets stopped up in front of the net by Dupuis. Dupuis decides to take a long shot and then go off for a line change here as Downs and McCarthy stay on. Bluewater coming away with the puck here. That was Belmore shoveling it in. Nellis stops it up behind the net. Ooh. Fires at the sidewall. as Maude McCarthy sends it out. Amy Hermer forechecking. Belmore sends it back in again. Davis goes back for it hard. Sends it up the sidewall for Potts. Gets intercepted at the sidewall by Belmore and dumped back in again. Lubinecki battling in the corner. Dockstader goes in to help out. Lubinecki comes away with it. Skates behind her own net. Fires it up the side, but no winger was there. Goes the length of the ice. Icing here. 1:49 to go in the third. Score remains 1-0, 67s over the Hawks. Battram to face off here against Telfer. Over to Hardman near boards. Chipped out. No goaltender in. Potts gets a stick on it. Goes wide of the net. Bluewater coming away with the puck now. Fires a long pass just out of the reach. Off the glass and out. Herman on the puck. Gets it to Hardman, or Harmer. Now Hermer for the 67s battling along the boards. Those are two close names. Bluewater gets the puck in. Harrison goes back for it. Stick handling into the corner. Tries to bury it. Loses the handle on that one. Harrison just buries it behind the net with 55 seconds left. Then skates it out. Fires a long one. Just misses the net. Should be an icing here. I think they were asleep at the whistle there. So I'm not sure if they're doing no line change on a icing in the tournament or not. Looks like, I guess they are. I think it depended on which referees were on the ice in the previous games, but they're all doing their best. Harrison here to take the draw for the 67s against Belmore. And Bluewater's called a timeout here with 45.2 seconds left in the third period. Keys to the next 45 seconds are to, score an empty net goal would be one of the keys, I think.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think, Tim?
I think we just have to stay connected, keep them outside, and not get fancy. Just know that we have a 1-0 win, 1-0 lead right now, and to keep it, we just got to keep them away from the net.
First key, of course, is to win this faceoff. So we'll see if Emily Harrison can win the draw here in the defensive zone. She's new to playing center. Probably played, I don't know, maybe the last 15 games, maybe, as center. Usually she plays left wing. Wins the draw. Puck tries to get cleared. There on the side. Ooh, a lot of bodies in front of the net. It looks like Nellis got that puck. It was kind of a butterfly shot. Deflected off somebody's stick, but it was toward the net, so a good save. Win that draw, off the glass and out. Nothing fancy. Change up a couple players for the 67s, so. Harrison here to get the draw, wins it again. Tebow back for the puck, carries it to the far boards. Tries to get it out, but can't. Second attempt does get it out. Now Harrison has the puck through the neutral zone. Fires the puck, missed the net by about 4 inches, maybe 6. Didn't miss on that one. Emily gets an empty net goal here to make it 2-0. So that should be the game with 20.4 seconds left in the third period. Olivia Battram to take the face-off against Kirsten Downs. Fedora comes away with the puck. Downs fires the puck out to the neutral zone. Downs clears the puck back in, and that's the game. So pretty good game between the two teams here. I thought some good back and forth action. So I'm just going to check out the old Ramp schedule because Ramp is such a great app. Find out when the next game is. I think it's in Windsor, Southwest Wildcat territory for the 67s. Looks like, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Forest Glade Arena, Beauty, 2:40 Saturday, and again noon on Sunday. So it's a road trip. It's a big, got a bus this time. Looking forward. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going yet. Not sure if my wife or I are going, but or either of us. But it'll be hopefully the team has a good bus trip up to Windsor. Gets lots of homework done on the bus because you don't have a lot of other time this weekend. Study for exams. So good luck to everybody on exams on both teams, and have a great rest of your weekend. Signing out.